Hello everybody. Today we're going to be attempting a recipe of butterbeer, which is originated in 1588. Sounds kind of weird, but I figured we'd give it a try. Start with 48 ounces of old speckled hen. Got ginger. Got nutmeg, cloves, egg yolks, butter, and brown sugar. So we're going to try to get this going and we're going to see what happens. Alright, the recipe calls for 48 ounces of beer, and we'll put the recipe down in the description for you guys so you can make it yourself. But what they say in the recipe is they don't want you to really disturb it all that much, so we're just going to try to pour it in lightly here. And that's what we're going to do, 4 bottles of beer. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're slowly bringing the beer to a boil. The recipe says to bring it to a boil slowly. I don't know why, but that's what we're going to do. And while we're bringing it to a boil, we're going to whisk up our sugar and our eggs for the addition once it's done boiling. I'm not very good at it, but right now I'm separating my yolks from my whites here. And this is the 5th one, so we're going to have, so we got 5 yolks. And now we're going to whisk in our brown sugar. Alright, so here we have our yolks. I'm going to start trying to whisk in some of this brown sugar here. Alright, here we've slowly brought our beer to a boil. Careful, apparently when it boils it froths up a lot. All you need to do is bring it to a boil though, and then bring it right back down to a simmer. So we're going to bring it down to a simmer, and then when it's down to the simmer, then that's when you add your cloves and nutmeg and garlic. Alright, so now that we're back to our simmer, we're going to add our dry ingredients here. We got a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon of clove ground, and half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And we're stirred in while it simmers. Alright, now that we got our beer back up to a simmer, what we're going to want to do is pull it off the heat, and then we're going to stir in very quickly our yolk and sugar mixture here. If you have it on heat and if you don't stir quickly, the yolks will actually scramble. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens here. Alright, we got it back on the heat after stirring in our yolk sugar mixture. Everything went better than expected. There's no real chunks or anything in it, so I think we did it properly. So we got, now it's back on simmer. We have to simmer it for 3 more minutes and then take it back off the heat, and then we're going to add the butter and start mixing again. Alright, so we've simmered for 3 minutes, and now we're going to take it off the heat and whisk in our butter. I put a little bit of the mixture into the butter to kind of soften it up a little bit, because it was kind of cold. Alright, so we mixed in our butter. It said it was supposed to thicken up, and it looks like it thickened up a little bit. I don't know how much they wanted it to thicken up, but it looks like it's retaining a little bit of a little froth on there, like it should. So we're going to spoon some into this mug and see what it tastes like. It smells very Christmassy. Wow. It's got some intense flavors, a little bitter from the beer. You can definitely taste the cloves and the nutmeg. Real creamy. This might be an acquired taste, but it's not bad.